FireNation, welcome back. It's OG Singe, and today we're playing Project Zomboid. Guys, thanks for the patience. It's been quite a while. I mean, it's been almost a year. Took a big hiatus away from making YouTube videos. Did some things in real life. Had to go and get that bread. Money, money, money. You know the deal, guys. But seriously, I appreciate all the love on the past posts. I do want to just say that with this, I'm going to try to make it a weekly, bi-weekly thing. I'm going to try to get some good uploads out there. But yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a Let's Play series. But without further ado, I mean, let's just jump into it. I do want to just go ahead and create a little solo map. We do have some mods installed on here. Let's just go ahead and do something like this. Pit Stop is a nice map. We'll go ahead and add our presets here. I'll just quickly scroll through them. If you guys want to stop and look at it, I think the biggest thing is probably going to be the loot rarity. And then of course, here's a couple mods that you can see that will allow us to modify them. So let's go ahead and jump into the next thing. We do have a preset that I want to use. Pretty good amount of traits here. I think the biggest ones that we're going to be using is Organize is really good. And then, you know, Fast Reader is good. Outdoorsman, this allows us to hold more stuff. And this is going to make sure we're not too sleepy all the time. So I'm just going to jump into it. We already have a character saved that we're going to be using here. So yeah, let's just go ahead and press play. While this loads up, guys, I do want to say again, thank you so much for all the love on the past videos. I wasn't expecting them to get that many views or have that much feedback, but let's just see where we're at. Let's see where we spawn at. I'm pretty familiar with this side of the map, and I think we actually spawned, which is perfect. I mean, it's right where we want to be. This is where we want to put our base down. It's got pretty much everything we need in this one area. I'm not too familiar with this side of Pit Stop, but of course we've got Maldro, Riverside, and then I think this is Louisville, and then this is that neighborhood that not many people go to, but this is a really good spawn. This school has quite a lot of stuff. It's going to be really good for our starting. It has so much medical stuff in it. I think what we're going to do is just grab some really basic medical things, not too much, and we can always just come back later and grab the rest. But yeah, I mean, this entire place is just packed with medical stuff. Our goal off rip is to get a backpack. Of course, we need a backpack of some sort. We've already got a garbage bag. Of course, you see that on me. But the biggest thing that I want to get started on is hopefully finding a backpack, like I said, and then maybe a gasoline can. Okay, that's real nice. A denim vest, that's going to give us a lot of protection on us. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be some commentary, you know. I'm going to keep it talking. Hopefully I can, you know, get used to it. Like I said, I haven't been talking to myself in front of a computer in quite some time, so hopefully it's not too bad. But we do have some antibiotics here, which is really good. I think this is a really great spawn just to start off with. But let's hope that we can find a backpack of some sort. I know that most of this is just going to be medical stuff. I did just see antibiotics. I want to grab that, some bandages, maybe some more painkillers, but we'll just leave those. But yeah, I mean, I hope everyone's doing good. I mean, I don't have too much planned out to talk about. You just get a nice little hard hat. That's going to be something we wear for quite a while because those are really good long term. We got a saw, a screwdriver. Kind of seems like we're just finding the basics. And here's the bookstore, or the library that I would assume it is. I don't know if there's going to be any book bags in here. Let's go ahead and turn on those lights. As far as books, I don't know if I want to grab too many books. We might grab, like, you know, the real basics, electricity books or carpentry books if we see them. But nothing really past 1 or 2 or anything like that. We kind of want to just keep our inventory open until we can get to the base. But yeah, this is going to be great. We have all these books here. This is super important stuff, of course. If you've ever played Project Zomboid before, books are what really give you the upper hand. So you have these lists of skills that you need, and as you can see, we have some fitness and strength that we spawned with, which is not bad. But when you get a book, you get a booster on your XP bonuses, which is awesome. And then this is one of the mods that we can kind of show off here. We can make basements, which is awesome, very important, right? I mean, you can like have an underground base under our actual base, which will be very important. I kind of want to just grab all the level 1 books right now, and if we need, we can always come back and get the rest. Carpentry level 2 is going to be important because we're going to really just push for carpentry pretty quickly. While we're here, I do want to turn on this TV because it might be around 12, and with living, oh yeah, right here, look, so we have the cooking show. This is a perfect example. We'll go ahead and speed this up, and as we sit here, it should be giving us that cooking. There you go. I mean, this is the best way to level up your stuff right here. Just first few days of the world, whenever you spawn in, turn on the living show, right, and you'll get carpentry, fishing, farming, all that pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get rid of these tabs. I want to make sure that I'm not grabbing extra books that we don't need. I thought we had a basement one. I don't know, I might have not grabbed the basement one. Let's grab a pencil, always important. And then also this notebook is going to be pretty important. While we're here, I do want to try and grab, there's a nice little carpentry book right there. That's nice. Okay. I do want to see if we can get some glue, because we have a mod where we can save all of these skills, so that if we do end up dying or getting infected, we don't have to worry about losing those things. Yeah, so let's just make sure we don't have any duplicates on our books, because we don't have too much space, but our guy can carry quite a lot. Mr. Christian Singe. We'll grab one of those, and we might as well grab the carpentry 3, because carpentry is pretty important, and we're gonna get up there pretty quickly. Now I know these usually have glue, which we definitely need. So metal work is pretty important, but we're gonna leave those here so we can probably just come back and get them later. Now this is a pro tip right here. Here's the tip of the day. If you ever see these, you can click over here to this tab. You can pick up these water dispensers and use these at a later date. I mean, they hold so much water, and it is really just something where those are gonna be long-term beneficial, because they, was this a key? No, I thought it was a key. Sometimes you can find keys on the ground for bars outside. But I don't think there's too many zombies around. I'm glad that we spawned in this building, because that means no zombies are gonna spawn in. Whenever you spawn in a building, zombies don't spawn in the same building as you, so. But yeah, we want to definitely make sure that we have everything that we need. I don't think there's too much up here. So let's just continue checking around. I want to make sure that we get everything that we can grab. There's a military radio there, pretty good. But yeah, long term, these water dispensers are going to be very beneficial, because when the water shuts off, you're not going to have a source of water, obviously, unless you have a bunch of water collectors. And that's a bit more later game. So what we're going to do here is kind of just check these cabinets. Hopefully we can grab some good stuff. I like to do a good amount of cooking in the game. So if we could possibly maybe go check around again. I want to check, double check for a cooking book. That would be ideal. So we're going to go ahead and maybe just leave some of these perishables in here. We'll take all the non-perishables. And also I like to grab these microwaves. They're pretty light, but we'll go ahead and get that at a later time. I'm gonna go double check. We could find maybe cooking one, that would be ideal. If not, that's completely fine. I might be overlooking it, so don't yell at me in the comments about that. So we have all three. That's actually pretty rare to find all three basement books. for magazines, so we can make medium, small, and large basements. I have yet to actually use that mod, so it'll be the first time probably for most people. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the basement mod, so it'd be interesting to see what it is and how it looks and how it works. I just hit the illest jump over on that. Oh, these are pretty good. I think these have decent loot in them here. Okay, there we go. So we got ourselves a bag already, which is perfect. We needed that. Some nice denim jeans and a jacket. It's perfect. So, and a, oh yeah, that's real good. That's some good stuff right there. So I always have a secondary bag. I think what we're gonna do is empty out this garbage bag into our duffel bag. To do this, where you kind of collect all of it, you hold down shift and click from the bottom to the top. I'm just gonna speed that up a bit. In secondary, just doing some organizing. Super important part of the game is just to kind of organize your stuff out, make sure that you're not overwhelmed. So we have a crowbar, that'll be our first weapon. And we'll go ahead and take this mechanics book. That is pretty good in carpentry. So we've got another hard hat, I like that. I like the red one a bit better. Red is my favorite color. And comment down below, guys, I mean, what's your guys' favorite color? A lot of people, I think the statistic is that red is a just super basic go-to for a lot of people. It's just always been a really nice color to me. So we've already got quite a lot of loot, and I'm happy to see that. So let's go ahead and check out the second kitchen. There's a battery, flashlight, which is gonna be really beneficial down the road. Okay, here we go, guys. We got a key already. That's awesome. So we have a car. Now we just need to go find it, and then the biggest thing is gonna be looking for, you know, looking for the gas cans. Gas cans are going to be pretty important. Here's a hammer, very important. We can keep it on our belt or we can keep it on our backpack. I like to keep it in my backpack because it is a bit lighter. You save a lot of space. So I mean, we've got pretty much everything. If these are military boots, we'll go ahead and throw those on. Perfect. And then what else can we find in here? I'm not too sure. We really just have some knickknacks here and there, but we're back to pretty much where we spawned. So we did a good little circle. If we need more medical supplies, we know exactly where to come. I think this is like a warehouse over here, so we might have some decent loot that we can maybe grab in this warehouse. And now let's just kind of take a quick look around this area. I mean, I see boots, I see that. We can come and get this stuff later. Not too worried about this stuff. We actually want to grab this lug wrench because that's going to help us with mechanics. And I don't see anything else over there. Is this a sledgehammer? Oh no, it's just a regular hammer. If we find a sledgehammer right off the bat, that would be perfect. I mean, that would be so ideal. So some of these have books in them, which is interesting. I've actually never seen these have books in them, but I will take it. There's our cooking book that we needed, and I think we need that level 3 carpentry book. So I mean, this is really just getting the basics down. Books are extremely important for getting rid of kind of boredom and anxiety, just because I don't think we started out with cigarettes, so we'll have to go and find some cigarettes. We can find a gas can, that would be ideal. Got everything that this area could pretty much offer. I think this is the van that we're looking for. I always like to look at the surroundings of my area that I spawned in, just because there's some zombies usually outside. If we can look around for this van, I think this is the van here. I like to check the back of each car. Some cars will have things such as jacks and gas cans, which that's going to be probably what we're going to be missing from this guy here. So we got a wrench, which is honestly pretty good. I'm going to check these next 2 cars and next 3 cars, see if we can get ourselves a gas can. Bruh. Yeah, no gas in it. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take out the key so we can have that on us. And let's check out the car. So this is what we're working with. It looks perfect. I mean, everything's really good. There is a replacement tire in the back of it for this guy right here. Now the issue is there is no gas, so we'll shut the hood on that bad boy. The gas station I know is actually pretty close, so maybe we can go and check out this area and see if we can get a gas can. Oh, so we got our first 2 zombies here. Go ahead and take them on, we might as well, right? We do have, I believe, if I'm not wrong, a trait where our stomps are a lot more stronger, so that'll help us out in the beginning here. We don't have too much of a weapon. Perfect, perfect. We got ourselves a watch ready. So it's already 5:40 p.m., which means that I might run back into the school here, and I guess because of the fact that our guy is actually super sweaty all the time, he's gonna have some issues. Which means that we're gonna have to keep some dish towels on us. We're gonna have to keep some dish towels handy. And I do want to grab that food from that area before I forget. Oh, so at 6, another show will come on. So I think it's 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Let's see what this gives us. So it's gonna give us fishing. Pretty good. I mean, fishing level 1, not bad. Let me see if I can attach this water bottle that we grabbed. Did we grab it? Okay, we didn't grab it. So since we're already here, let's go ahead and grab these extra foods that we saw. There's a little bit of lag there. Throw this on our backpack. That's going to keep us hydrated. That's good. That's good. We got another dish towel. I want to dry myself. I'm not too sure if this is going to be a pretty big issue or what, but I guess we'll just keep our eye on it. Good amount of food in here and some ice cream. Which I'm rocking heavy with the ice cream. The ice cream's really good in this game. They fill you up. I apologize, I just sneezed. I'm not sure if that showed up, but we're doing a raw take here, so you guys are getting the raw take. Now let's go ahead and head over to the base location. And then I want to see if we can find a gas can so we can come and get our car here. So I think the best plan would probably be to mark our car over here. Let's add a note. Car. And I think we'll probably head over to the gas station first off, and maybe at the base. I know that some cars do spawn over here. Oh, we got a lot of zombies right here. Let's go ahead and take out the crowbar. We are dripping in sweat, huh? See if we can grab a couple of their attention. Anybody hear that? Got one guy coming. Maybe his friend will come. There you go. And this is usually how you take them on when you don't have too many skills, right? You kind of just grab them one by one, and because it's obviously way easier to fight 1 or 2 zombies compared to 6 zombies at once. So let's just go ahead and get these guys down. Ooh, a quilted shirt. That's pretty cool. There's some items on this that I have not seen before. It's because there's some mods that I've never used. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was hoping for. We would have some vehicles over here. There are going to be some zombies, and I don't see any keys on the floor. So let's go ahead and try to take care of this guy on the ground. And another lighter, which is going to be something we need later on for sure. Now we have this area here. Now with the diner, it's going to have a bunch of stuff that we need in the back of the kitchen, but that's going to be when we have a bit more established. We want to keep checking the back of these cars, see if we can get a gas can. A lot of these are locked, which is completely fine. Most of the time the driver's seat is open. We got another key. So we have a key for that van over there and a key here. Let's check out the annotated map. So this is going to be in Louisville. Don't matter, waste my time looking here. Sometimes these annotated maps are actually pretty funny. And I want to go ahead and see if we could just get just the basics, really. I mean, this is a lot of stuff in it. So we'll keep that open and see if we can move over to this car here. Make sure none of these zombies see us. This car might be locked here, so looks like these guys are herding over into the forest, which is good. I'm gonna want to see if I could smash this window here. Getting into this car and check in the trunk. Always check the dashboard. See if we have a key in there. No, nothing. And let's jump into the front seat. To do that, you just press Z and it'll open up all of your options for seats. This is a 6-seater, which is pretty good. That means we can store a lot of stuff and then also trunk space. Since we have the key for this car, I think it's going to be the same exact thing. So this will be ideal for us to grab. They're not very good off-roading though, which kind of sucks, but we can always have multiple vehicles. And got one zombie coming to us now, maybe? I don't know. He looked like he turned around. We could just avoid all of them and kind of just get to this gas station. That's going to be ideal. I do want to go ahead and quickly search for a gas tank, gas can. There's got to be one here. I mean, this is a gas station after all. But let's hope that they have something. I mean, this is going to have a lot of the non-perishable foods that we're going to use down the road, right? Okay, here we go. We got some cigarettes, which is actually really good. We needed cigarettes and can't go wrong with extra lighters. So let me go ahead and throw all of this in here and just burn one of these down actually real quick. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay. Comic books. I actually really like comic books. They're super fun to read. In the past year, I've been getting into comic books. I don't know if anybody else is interested in comic books. If you guys are interested in comic books, seriously, drop me some recommendations. Please drop me recommendations for comic books. I'd love to really just get into it. It's something that I find interesting, and the lore of it all is very, very cool to me. I find it fun to read it, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't see anything else in here. Maybe let's check the back room. Hopefully there's something in the back room. Maybe there will be a gas can in here. I think we already have mechanics too, which is good. That's good. I don't think any of these are gonna have a gas can in it, unfortunately. And no, I don't think so. So what we can do, because I did not check if the vehicle that we had a key for over here, the van, I actually did not check if it had gas in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and check if it has gas in it. So let's see, maybe this car has gas in it, and I might be wrong. I think this one's just a 2-seater, which is unfortunate, but yeah, we're missing gas on this guy too.
Damn!
So we'll go ahead and mark that we have a car here also. I love that mod. This symbol size mod is so great because there's only one size on the vanilla game and it's gigantic. So let's go ahead and head to the base, really. I mean, we see some zombies here to the right. I want to avoid any beef. I don't want no beef with these zombies. We have pretty much everything we were looking for in the beginning, right? The only thing we're missing is a gas can at this point. Finding a gas can is really just going to be luck, or we can head to the neighborhoods and maybe check out those areas. And this is a crazy store. I mean, this thing is jam-packed with bullets, guns, attachments for vehicle, for weapons. But the thing is, we do need, I believe, a sledgehammer to get into the place. Unless the back door is open. Yeah, so the only way we can get in is through the front door. We have a couple vehicles here though, which is pretty good. I do want to check on the ground for any keys, but I'm not seeing anything. Get this guy before he stands up. And as you can see up here, we're actually starting to get pretty exhausted. So we want to watch that. We're going to have to rest soon so that our character can actually fight some zombies. But you might be asking why I took all the clothes off this zombie. It's really just a habit now at this point, but the zombie's going to deteriorate over time. His corpse will start to decompose, but the clothes will go with it if he does decompose. I take the clothes off because you can always use these to rip them up for later use, or walls, or for bandages. It's just a good habit to create. Every zombie that you kill, you know, an approximate area of your base, just take off their clothing and use it later on. And also, pro tip here, whenever you have a zombie on the ground, of course, you know, any zombie show, whatever, it's all about the head, so the headshots are going to be most important. Aim for their head when they're on the ground, and also you can hit them, you know, like I said, in the head. It's going to do a lot more damage, but the biggest thing is when you're fighting a group of zombies, shoving them to the ground and standing on top of them is very important, because then you can hit every other zombie around you, and they can't move while you're on top of them. So that's going to be a plus whenever you're pretty overwhelmed with the amount of zombies and you can't really fight them all. So we're going to go ahead and try and get rid of a couple of these zombies. We're actually pretty exhausted, so we're going to be doing a little less damage. And this might be an issue here because it looks like we got about 7 zombies. Oh, and we have some more over here. We just almost got bit. So maybe our best bet would be to jump in here and see what we can find. That's some glue, that's some good stuff. Honestly though, this is going to be a gun store and I think it's a dead end. So yeah, we're stuck at a dead end now, and as you can see, this area is so good. It has a lot of ammo, but we are currently trapped inside, and the only thing that's standing in between us is that door. Let's just hope that these zombies don't get in here too quickly,